Hey everybody, Lead Farmer 73 here. Listen, this year I didn't do a whole bunch of pruning over the winter because I had another idea, and you might want to use this in your garden too. Before you do a whole bunch of pruning, because a lot of your fruit trees need to be pruned. Before you make that final cut, you might want to check out a couple other things like, do you want another fruit tree out of this? If so, you might want to delay that pruning and do this. Wait till spring when the sap in the tree starts flowing again and do an air layer graft. That way, I was going to prune that low trunk off, that low branch. The reason I was going to prune that off because the beavers, if it's not up so high, I got to put a little fence around my trees, kind of like this here. See that chicken wire around there? If I don't raise that up at least a foot or two, the beavers are coming and eat the tree and bite the tree down. So instead of me just chopping them off and throwing them into the brush, what I'm going to do is do an air layer graft just like this. I took this whole branch. It was such a nice branch, and I said, you know, I could get some more use out of that. I could make a whole nother tree. So instead of me snipping all of these branches, I'm gonna do air layer grafts. All this year I didn't do pruning, so I'm gonna do air layer grafts on all my trees, and then what I don't use from there, then I'll do my pruning. Cause I have a Lapin's cherry tree over there. It really needs to be pruned bad. So I got a lot of equipment out here, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I just want to throw this at you guys before you start just up and pruning your trees over the winter. You might want to, you know, take a little time and do some detail work, prune what you have to, but some of these could be potential trees for other areas of your garden or to sell. So just throwing that out there at you, okay? So I'm gonna get the air layering right here. Come on with me, all right? Say a couple prayers for me. Air layers and prayers, all right? Lead Farmer 73. I could have said my own name. Lead Farmer 73. I love you, and I'm out. Okay, I just scraped the cambium layer off of this piece of this branch. And this year, I'm not going to be using any growth hormone. I'm going to try to give it a shot and see what'll happen without growth hormone. So that's my next move. So instead of just hitting that with growth hormone right now, I got me some peat moss here in a sandwich bag. I'm gonna show you how I do it, okay? I just fold that lip over right there. I slice that down the middle. Like that. And open him up like a hot dog bun. And I slip it around the branch. The soil is right in the middle of the branch. And now I just flip that back over. Well, let me back up. Because I forgot to put my string on. Put the string on first. I put that in a little loop. I'm gonna bring the string through it because I'm gonna tighten this up around that bag to keep it closed, okay? Right there, just like that. Now, hot dog bun it and wrap that top flap around it like I said, like that. And she's screaming bloody murder. Wrap that around there kind of tight so it stays on. It's the worst pollen year I've ever seen. Well, I ain't gonna say ever seen. At least in the last 8 to 10 years that I've been down here. Pollen count is crazy. Look like snow. And all I'm using is any old kind of string you got laying around. Now, this will keep the bag wrapped around tight to the branch so the roots can start to grow. I'm gonna tie this off here. That's enough. It ain't gotta be perfect. I wish everybody understood that. You ain't gotta be perfect. Okay. You see how rough I'm being with this? I don't know how to be too gentle with it. I beats it up. I'm gonna cook that sucker right there. Tired of him. And that's it. So now, what I'm gonna do to finish this off is keep the sun out of this bag. Cut this string. Got me some foil. I had a sweet potato cooking yesterday. And I'm just gonna wrap that around here just like that. And that's just to keep the sun out. It worked like a charm last year. I had a lot of trees this way. So, this is the finished product, y'all. Now we got 2 grafts down, 2 air layer grafts. And that's it. It's that simple. So, I hope you learned something from this. And before you go pruning your trees, think about it. Because each one of those cuts could potentially be a new tree. So that'll either, like I said, give you more trees that you could put on your land or sell off or give away to friends or whatever. So I hope this helped you, all right? Live Farmer 73, have a wonderful day. I love you, and I'm out.